Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today Zach will be making for you our Heretic soap, which is in collaboration with Heretic Yerba Mate from the Vancouver Farmers Market. This soap is one that we have made in the past, but it was such a good hit, a fan favorite when we released it a couple months back, that we had to add it back into our Vancouver Farmers Market collection. This soap started out pretty similar to normal, with the exception being that we used some of the yerba mate from Heretic in our lye water solution, which is why the soap batter is that kind of like yellowy tan color. This fragrance is a custom fragrance blend. Both scents are from Bramble Berry. One of them is Secret Garden and the other is Wild Heather and Thyme. And this has notes of blackberry, sage, fennel, citrus. There's some light florals, but also some cedar, amber, and a little musk to kind of ground everything. It's a really, really delightful fragrance that fits really nicely with the kind of earthy notes that the yerba mate adds to the soap. This collection, total transparency, is a little cursed. And I mean that mainly because we had to remake 3 batches of soap, so 6 slabs total, because for whatever reason they just didn't work, and this was one of those. So I actually made round 1 of this soap, and I don't know if our spreadsheet, the recipe was wrong or something. We did update it, but there was like oil that didn't absorb into our soap, so I don't know if it came to like a false trace and that's what happened. I don't know, but we couldn't save it. We did have to scrap that batch and we remade it. When Zach was remaking the batch, our camera overheated. It is summer, so not totally unheard of, but we have never had this problem before, and the camera kept overheating, and it didn't really notify us, but we were in like soap making mode, so maybe that's why we didn't notice. So this is round 2 of the Heretic soap, and it only recorded about half of it, so you're going to see the bottom layer of soap that Zach made. And you're going to just have to kind of imagine the top layer. To the soap, we did add some hibiscus, like flower blooms that were ground up a little bit, which is a nice, lovely light exfoliant. It also has a really pretty purple color to it, but they're nice and soft, so not hard like a coffee ground or something like that. Also, it kind of fit with the vibe of like tea, because you can use hibiscus blossoms in tea or like jamaica or something like that, so we just thought it was really fitting. Once we have that soap into our slab molds there, Zach will go in with that orange mica. This is just straight up orange mica from Bramble Berry. I can remember that name. And do a nice mica line. It's a little hard to see because the bottom soap batter had some copper mica, also from Bramble Berry, in there, and that, along with that lovely gold kind of tan color from the tea in the soap batter, made it like a nice kind of orangey color. Like I said, the top layer did not get filmed, but it basically was the same process, except instead of the copper mica, we added in some activated charcoal to get this nice dark gray, almost black color, and we thought it was a nice contrast. Also, Heretic's branding is like black and tan and orange, so we thought this was kind of fitting for the overall vibe of the company. I will split up this slab into loaves, just 3 loaves for this slab, which you have probably seen in the past. This soap was one of the cursed ones. We also did a coffee soap that didn't work out super well, and then I did a test batch of soap, which was just a 10 bar, 12 bar collection, or like capsule collection, and that one also didn't work super well, which we're not necessarily counting that as a fail for this collection, but I did happen to make it at the same time. I don't know what went wrong. I've been making soap for 4 years now, and I have never had this issue before, so I was really feeling discouraged, would maybe be an understatement. but I made soap the next week and it worked out just fine using the old recipe. So hopefully that was just the issue, was that spreadsheet formula or something wasn't working correctly. Once we've broken that down into loaves, we will break out Dorothy and break those loaves into bars, and you can see that nice lovely straight line that we were going for. We really liked this very drastic color difference between the dark black, dark gray color and that warm kind of coppery woodsy brown color. It just kind of, it was giving us the vibe of Heretic Yerba, and that was the whole point of this collaboration, this farmers market collection, is we wanted to embody the RainBros, but also the other businesses that we partnered with. If you are in the market for yerba, they have some really tasty flavors. Our favorite is mint, and we make it like iced tea style. And then they also have a huckleberry syrup that you can add if you see them at the farmers market. That is really tasty when you add it to the mint or the unflavored one. We're big fans of all of it though. During the holidays, they have like a chai spice type yerba as well, which we buy that all the time. Super tasty. So definitely check them out. I will link them down below, like I have been with all of the other companies we have been partnering with. But that is it. That is our Heretic Yerba Soap, which along with all of our other farmers market collection will launch August 1st online and in person. Check out our website for more details on that. If you want to get soaps or candles or bath bombs sent to you each and every month from us, check out our subscription page on our website, rainbrocrafts.com, and we will send you all of those goodies each and every month from our newest collection. I want to give a huge shout out to everyone that's scrolling on the screen here. They make this channel possible, and they get little goodies from us as appreciation for that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below what you get at the farmers market if you go. Also subscribe to the channel and ring that bell icon so you get notified when we release new videos. Thanks. Bye.